Good afternoon everybody and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been with me before, my name is Stella and I actually learnt tarot during lockdown in one weekend. I've been on a very long spiritual journey and the tarot came very naturally for me. I actually use playing cards, which I notice a lot of other tarot readers are using now. I don't know if they've been watching me. And I actually draw some of my own tarot cards as well. So it's just been an incredible journey. So normally I do love and relationship readings, but I really feel that we need to look at money, finances and career here. And it kind of weirdly really interweaves with our love life. Okay, so this is pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. I don't know what the cards are underneath, so just so that you know that. Okay, let's go for pile 1. So it's my great pleasure to do a reading for you, for everyone that has chosen pile 1. I don't know what the cards are underneath, so I'm quite excited to have a look at this for you. Just want to thank all my subscribers for subscribing. It really helps me. And also for the very generous donations. It's so warm and sweet. And also for those that have booked a private reading. I'm really happy to do a private reading at a very affordable rate because I feel everyone needs access to tarot. Okay, so let's have a look and see what's underneath these cards. I'm really excited and a little bit nervous. Okay. So we've got the 5 of Wands, we've got Justice, we've got Crying, we've got Water Drop, we've got the 9 of Swords, and we've got a Death situation. Let's see which way I want to put this. I think down there. Okay, so let's have a look at what's going on here. Okay, I'm going to give you lots of advice as well. So what I can see immediately is that you've been very, very worried about your finances for some of you. And it's causing you sleepless nights. And obviously this is a very difficult time just now in history where a lot of people are worrying about finances. And but this card, this 9 of Swords card, is about sort of worrying unnecessarily, and I know that's very easy to say, and I'm just getting a message here about okay, I'm just getting a message to tell you. Okay, so we think about money as something like, if I have 100 quid, I give you 50 quid. That means I've only got 50 quid left, right? That's it. If I spend that other 50 quid, it's gone, right? So we think of money as finite, you know, there's only so much, you spend it, it's gone. So the message is for you guys in pile 1 is to think about money like a digital download, you know. So if you download some music or you download a PDF, once you download it, it doesn't mean that that PDF is gone or that music is gone. You can actually download it multiple times. And you need to think about money like that, that it's a constant flow. I know it doesn't feel like it, but it's a constant flow. All right, so you've been very worried about your finances, and I feel like you've been having a little bit of, you've been having a little bit of confusion around this sort of thing. You've been sort of battling a little bit with it. I feel like maybe you've had some jealousy maybe over other people that have had more money than you or more opportunities than you. And I feel like, yeah, that you feel like you've just got some competition out there in terms of, you know, maybe your career or, I don't know, a financial dynamic. Maybe it involves your family, maybe it involves your partner or whatever. But there's been a lot of difficulties, and for some of you, you've had a big death moment in your financial situation, and the death moment is an ending, essentially. Okay, and for some of you is that this death moment might be coming, and I know that's scary, but stay with the reading, please. All right, stay with the reading, because there's a lot more to this. Okay, so some of you have had a death moment, and it is not an end of a life cycle. This is important. It's an end of a situation. Okay, and for someone like myself who's had many different jobs, I think that you have to remember that when a job finishes, okay, although it might feel like there's just no other jobs are like money, okay, and there's just infinite amounts. If you believe that we can manifest whatever we want, or we're in a holographic universe, that might not apply to some of you with that belief structure. You can call in any job from the universe, any job, and I know it's difficult. For some of you, you've had, obviously if you've lost your job or something like that, or your job is finished, obviously then you've had like almost a death situation with your finances as well. Okay, but I see a rebirth here. Okay, with the death card comes a rebirth, comes new opportunities. Can you see the white rose? And it probably doesn't feel like it at the time, but you can't stop something, okay, without there being a renewal. That's just the law of the universe. And I can see that you've been really, really upset about your financial situation or your work situation. But the good news is that you've got justice on your side, okay? And justice is a card that comes after the Wheel of Fortune, when your fortune changes, okay? And justice comes in. You can imagine her like a beautiful woman. She comes in, that lovely feminine energy, and she heals everything. And she gives you what you deserve and what is rightfully yours. This is a fantastic card. And can you see it brings lots of balance into your life with the scales. Now, with this particular card, the way that it comes in, there's contracts, agreements, maybe legal stuff. Finances aren't just about jobs. They're about our assets, our cars, our homes, and things like that we own as well, or things that can what's the word I'm looking for? Our outgoings, can cost us a lot. And this is like a rebalancing of all that, your income, your outgoings, and just being very clever with it as well. And looking at that fine print and looking at those contracts and looking at those agreements. And I think it's sort of saying to you, really look at everything and just take that action, and justice will be on your side to have what is legally and rightfully yours, but also on a much bigger scale as well. Like justice works is a major arcana. It works at a divine level, and it's telling you that the universe is going to bring in what you deserve, what is rightfully yours, what should have always been yours in the first place. It's on your side. So if you're having a battle somewhere, maybe with someone or something, you've got justice on your side, and you have to remember that. It's going to make sure you get a great outcome. And for some of you that I'm feeling that this work situation or financial situation, whatever it is, had to come to an end. It had to come to an end. It wasn't good for you, and it's actually given you an opportunity that you can't see at the moment, where you've got an opportunity to now go and do something that you really love, or bring your finances in a way that you really love, or you're going to get the opportunity to build your finances in a way that you really love. Now, that might be you literally doing a job. It might be for some of you that your partner, there's some change of direction. It might be a family dynamic where you might get support that you didn't expect. Okay, so there's lots of differences. There's lots of different ways in which finance can change. And I'm just getting a message from my guides that we have to remember that jobs, okay, are not the only way in which money comes into our life. And it's a really good exercise to write down 25 different ways money could come into your life. And I'm just going to throw something out there, which is really silly but good. You have to expand your mind, okay? Is it possible, right, that you could walk down the road and find a suitcase of money? All right, but most people say, no, I don't think that's possible. But have you actually thought about it? Have you put it into your reality? You know, just think of all the mad, crazy ways in which money can come into your life. All right, not just by doing a job. Okay, but what I feel is what's going to happen for you before justice comes in and gives you what you rightfully deserve. You're going to get a sign from the universe, like the water drop, right? It's going to come in. And I always say with this one, it's like when you're out and you feel a raindrop on your hand or your face, and it's like a warning, but not in a bad way, you know, like there's a rain coming, there's a storm coming. But I don't feel that's the analogy, like there isn't rain or a storm coming. I feel like it's going to give you a signal, a sign that things are way to improve, and you need to look out for that sign, okay? And the ripples are coming out towards you, all right? They're going to touch your world, that things are a way to change. So I'm just going to pull a few more cards here. Well, I've just picked, can you see, I've just picked these cards up, and these three have actually stayed, so I'm going to keep with these. I saw these cards earlier and I'm like, how do they dovetail into money? And they've come back out again. That's so weird. Okay, so they're obviously meant for you. Right, I feel that you are going to win a situation where your money, finances and career are concerned, all right? You're going to win a situation. You're not going to care too much how you win it, right? You might use some underhand tactics in this, but hey, you're going to win the situation. So it's going to be rightfully yours. So let me just have a look at this third party situation and the online and see how that relates to money. That is a bit of a challenge, I have to say. Let me just see if I can just lay it down and see the story emerge here. I think I know what it is, guys. I think I know what it is. Can I have another card, please, about this? Okay, great, okay. What I feel like for some of you is that there has been a third-party situation in your love life which has caused a problem for you. And I feel like it's impacted on your career, your finances, and your money in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Because you've been upset about it, and maybe your eye has gone off the ball a little bit. Okay? You're taking your eye off the target a little bit in terms of your money and career and finances. I feel like for some of you is that this third party situation could have led to a death situation in a relationship, or it could, some sort of ending which has caused an impact on your finances, okay? But what I see here, and also I'm getting a feeling for some of you, that you might be in a financial work situation where there's a third party involved, non-romantically, of course, in some sort of work setup, maybe a colleague at work or someone working in a different department, something like that. This is what I'm feeling, okay? And they are causing problems for you. Okay, they're causing problems for you in your career. That's what I'm feeling, okay? But I feel that you're going to win that situation. Whatever that situation, I feel you're going to win that situation. You're ready to defend yourself. You're going to win that situation. And you're going to have a very successful outcome with this. And you're going to move forward with this in a good way, to your benefit. This is a card of success. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be leaving your current career, but you're going to be very successful when you do it. Okay, you've got like the two sphinxes on your side. Basically, you've got the divine energy with you. This is like there's this star and a canopy of stars here. And this is built on mysticism as well, the Chariot, okay? My guides are saying to me, which I wasn't expecting, I have to say, for some of you, I'm feeling like some of you have an online business that is related to risque or sort of beauty products, but maybe clothing or something like that, which might be a little bit risque, which might be a good direction for you to go in. So I wasn't oh my gosh. And now they're saying, and some of you have maybe dealing in something online as well, they're saying, with food and produce and stuff like that. And if so, this is a really good direction for you to go in. I also feel for a lot of you, when justice comes in, you're going to get some luxuries in your life. Okay, you're going to get some luxuries in your life. You're going to be able to afford some luxuries in your life, which maybe you haven't been able to afford at all. And once lockdown is over, that you may even have additional income to actually travel as well, which would be nice, wouldn't it? Tell me a little bit more about the Justice card when it comes in. What sort of, what can they expect financially? Can they expect fast growth, slow growth, a lump sum, or just being able to manage a lot better? Okay, let's have a look here. Oh my goodness. Right, I've got lipstick all over my hands today. Okay, wow, I wasn't expecting this. This is amazing. So my question is, when the Justice card comes in for you, okay, because, there's been a lot of upset and worry and stuff like that. I've asked, what's the outcome? What are you going to get? And this cup is about abundance. Okay, so we usually use it in the love scenario. But this cup is overflowing, right? I know you probably don't feel it, but you've got a lot of financial abundance coming into your life. And I can't help but look at this card and think it might actually link up with your love life as well. Like the two come in together, they start flowing in together. I feel like you are on the verge of a complete reset, a complete rebirth, not a reset, a rebirth, that you just didn't expect, both in your love life and in your finances. Yeah, I'm seeing abundance here, and justice, and I'm seeing success. Yeah. I feel like the period that you're going through now at the moment, okay, is like almost preordained. I know the universe sometimes has some super bad timing, doesn't it, sort of thing. But I feel like this is you pushing forward financially, okay, and getting some real abundance coming into your life. And it's like you're going to be supported through it. The universe is totally on your side. Totally on your side. Just look out for those little signs and those little cues, like little things that are just pointing you in the right direction. Which is a really great Yeah, it's a really, really great sort of end to this reading. And just remember, defend yourself, put up a fight, don't put up with any nonsense. You know, yeah, maybe you've got a bit of stiff competition out there, but don't be fazed by it. But you're definitely a way to change direction in your financial situation. So I'm really happy for you. It's a really great reading. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. And please leave a comment if that resonates, because that was a very intuitive reading there, especially if you're selling items online, which are a little bit kinky or something. All right. So this is for everyone that chose reading 2. It's an absolute pleasure to do this reading for you. Just to thank all my subscribers and anyone that's booked for a private reading. I really love doing your private readings for you. And for those that have sent a donation, it's so wonderful and so warm of you to do that. Just to remind you, if you haven't been with me before, that I'm actually traveling, so the table might wobble a little and the camera wobbles just a little. So I'm really excited to find out what's going to happen in your career, your finances and your money. Let's have a look what's going on here. Wow, the Hermit, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Magician, the Kiss. How am I going to work that into how am I going to work that into money? Oh, you've got an extra card here, guys. The 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So you've got an extra card. So these readings are quite intuitive for me because it's, you know, unless Pentacles pop out or Wands, it's quite challenging. So I just have to go with the flow on this. So what I'm seeing immediately is that, let me just rearrange this a little bit. Okay. That you've had an ending, a very severe ending to a situation which may have impacted your finances at the time. This is an ending that was quite shocking and that you just had to walk away from. And there was a great sense of loss. And I also feel like if it was in your love life, there was emotional loss, but there was definitely a sense of financial loss here in quite a big way, Okay. And what I feel is happening is that you've withdrawn yourself, okay? You've just withdrawn yourself because of the situation, maybe because of your finances. Maybe you've really got to watch your finances just now, particularly because of this situation. I feel like this situation has pulled the rug out on you a bit and left you reeling financially for some of you, okay? But what I also see here is that you are going to hold on. No, I see someone coming in, all right, with a decision for you that is going to resurrect some more stability in your life, but not only stability, but maybe even the promise of a really stable and affluent life. Yes. I'm going to pull another card to see what that's all about, okay? So you've got the energy of the Knight of Swords coming in, which is about really strong decisions. It could be you, but it could be someone else that comes in and suddenly you're on the road from the Hermit to who's withdrawn themselves, okay, to actually thinking, yes, I can create this stability in my life. And this is real financial stability, real financial abundance. Look at the Look at the house. It's practically like a castle. This is a lot of money. A lot of money. I feel like for some of you, it will be you making a very, very clever decision here and being able to manifest this in your life after this loss, which might seem so unlikely at the moment. You know, in this current situation, historical situation, it just feels like maybe, you know, it's not possible. But I can see the infinity loop, and your finances are not going to stop, right? I see them. Can you see the infinity loop twice here? Twice you've got it. Money is infinite. We feel like it's finite. It's not. Can you see? It's infinite. I said it to the other group. I didn't know I was going to say this when I started these readings. Money is infinite. Okay. And you have to think about money like a download. If you download something off the internet, the thing that you download didn't disappear from the download space. You can download the same things a million times. And it's really important to, I'm getting a message for myself then. So I used to do a lot of meditations on money, to really have those, take 10-15 minutes out and really have that meditation on money. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's not the right word. Right. To have 10-15 minutes where you have a meditation and it's related to money and it's related to abundance, but it's really joyful meditation, right? It's some sort of scene. I'll tell you about the one I used to do. I used to see myself sitting in a glass room, I don't know why, on the floor, and I used to listen to music, like meditation music, like happy meditation music, and I used to see love hearts coming down, green and pink, pink for love, green for money, and then just like dropping onto my body like bubbles, and then just bursting. And in that glass room, they just more and more and more came down. It's just sort of like that's used to make me think of money and abundance. Now, I'm going to have to rely on my guys for this one. Where did the kiss come in? In money, career and finance. Oh my God, let me just have a look at this, because I've got to get some extra help here. Do you know what they're saying? They're like, it's easy. It's easy what this meaning is. It means like you're going to be like a cheetah, you know, like this animal, and you're going to be able to dive in and kill your prey, as in you're going to be able to land on that money. You're going to make a killing, basically. That's what they're saying to me. They're like, oh, they're sort of saying like, what are you fussing about? You know, like, cheetahs can kill their prey. They can see their prey and kill their prey from a long way off, and they can get there really, really fast. And they're making this analogy with you with money. Like, go for it, you know, hunt it down, kill it, get it. Oh, I'm just wondering about the kiss. What's the kiss about? Let me just see if I get a message about the kiss. So what's the kiss about then as well? Still waiting. They're just kind of saying like, when you get this money, right? When you've like, bingo, you know, I'm going to hunt it down. I'm going to get it. It's kind of sort of saying like, you're going to feel really happy. You're going to want a kiss, and you're going to want to kiss somebody. It's going to feel so good. You're going to be very kissable. After this situation, you're going to be very kissable. On the more serious side, just to see if this resonates for anybody, I feel like in this situation, there's a kind of romance issue here, situationship going on here, where there might have been either you were kissing someone which was forbidden or illicit, or you feel like may have happened outside your relationship, maybe, which led to this situation here as well. But aren't you the lucky one? You know, like if that's led to that, they're saying, well, you know, this energy is on your side. That energy that was negative here is now on your side here, you know, because you have the ability to get whatever you want. Oh, I didn't even know I was going to say that. Okay, yeah, that's what they're saying. You have the ability to get whatever you want just now. Oh, okay. They want me to show you that. You have the ability to manifest whatever you want, to get whatever you want just now, financially. Okay, so it's quite interesting as well, because when I drew these cards a few days ago, just like for a card for people to choose from, I wasn't expecting them to come out so much. But the Two Lemons is like, it's just a reminder of the abundance of the universe, really. You know, we take fruit for granted, you know, but it's actually magnificent, you know, like fruits are so healing for the body. You know, like they have their own mechanisms in which that they stay perfect until they're ready to be eaten, you know, and insects can't enter them until, you know, they've sort of deteriorated a little bit and stuff like that, you know. And it's about growth and it's about abundance, and we talk about things being fruitful, you know, because fruits just are the epitome of the metaphor of having a lot of money. And also to remember that, you know, the fruit comes, you use it. Does it disappear for good? No, it goes back into the ground, goes back into the tree, as it were, you know, and more fruit comes out. I'm being told a story about, you know, fruit trees. If you have fruit trees, it's virtually impossible to eat all the fruit on the tree in the season that it's abundant. Okay, it actually creates too much. If you've ever had fruit trees, a lot goes to waste actually, because there's just so much abundance. More than you need. Okay, so this is what they're saying. They're saying the universe just has more money than you actually need. It's actually there, and it's just to remember that. And I feel like maybe this is coming into your life more than you actually need. It's just ongoing. It's ever flowing. So it looks pretty good, guys. I have to say, it looks pretty good. Even though you've had this bad situation, the kiss thing was funny for the initial story. Tell me a little bit more about the. Okay, we had this in the last reading. So what they're saying is to be reminded that you might think that there's stiff competition out there, you know, for jobs or creating finance and things like that. And they're just saying again, just remember that the universe is so abundant with opportunities. And I know, because I've been in this space before, when you just feel like there's nothing, it's, you know, all the money's going to go. And let me just see if they want me to tell you this story. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm just, when it's very hard to do, but when you stop worrying about money, you actually allow it to flow in. Oh my God. Okay, look, this card didn't drop out. Okay, but it did sort of say hello. Right, I painted this card the other day, and when I see it, I just get like tingles all over my body. This card, the shooting star, is a sign from the universe that you've got something really wonderful coming into your life financially. Really, really, really wonderful. It's completely unique. This is kind of a bit of a one-off, okay? This card's only come out twice. Can you just look at it? It's just like the sign from the universe. You've got something really wonderful coming into your life financially. Maybe a new career, but it's more than that. It's more than that. when I say new career, a lump sum of money, a generous donation, a new directional path in life, I just feel like it's more than that. This is like something stunning, right? That maybe encapsulates all those things that I've just said about career and blah, blah, blah. But it's just, overall, it's just far more stunning than that. You know, you're going to feel like a shooting star when it happens. Wow. Wow. I love that. I love this card. It's looking really, really good for you guys. I don't know why, but my readings always have this sort of grand finale at the end. And that's just the way my readings go. And my guys just love having a grand finale. They must have been in showbiz or something. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's a good reading. It's a good reading after this loss that you felt. Very, very good. Okay. So let's... please leave a comment if it resonates with you. Thank you. Okay, this is for everyone that picked pile 3. I just want to take the opportunity to thank all my subscribers. For those that have left a donation, that's so sweet and so warm and so generous of you. And also for those that have booked private readings, I absolutely love doing private readings for you, and I do it at a very affordable rate. So let's see what's coming in for you with your career and finances and money. I don't know what's underneath here, so I'm quite excited for you. Ooh. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Pentacles. I always get this card. We've got looking online. We've got the Page of Pentacles. We've got the Empress. I feel like it should be like this, actually. We've got the Empress. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to do that. And Secret. Okay. So, financially, I feel like with these cards that you've had a difficult situation financially. And I know most of us have in this current situation here during lockdown. But you're feeling like really out in the cold emotionally and financially. And there's a lot of worry here. I feel like a lot of your worry, this is a money reading, but I feel like it is relationship related. I feel like the two have gone in hand together with this, okay? And you've been upset, okay? Just bear with me a second. Let me just get this right. I feel like your financial situation is very strongly linked to a relationship, and it's caused you some financial problems. I'm also feeling for some of you is that you're keeping your financial problems, you're keeping it a secret, okay? You just don't want to share the sort of financial problems that you're facing at the moment, okay? Actually, I feel like that's more like that. And but what I see for you is a change in circumstances where someone is going to start being very generous with you financially, okay? Or you're going to move into a position. No, I feel like someone's going to be very generous with you financially, and you're going to be in the receiving mode. Okay, can you see the 2 big pentacles? Okay. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know that it's unexpected, but they're going to offer you something. It doesn't mean that they're going to offer you hard cash. It means that they might maybe offer you something that alleviates your finances in your life. And it takes you away from this cold feeling, because this is the 5 of Pentacles, this is the 6 of Pentacles, which is really interesting. And in this card, there's like 5 giant pentacles illuminated in the window when, you know, you're sort of like out in the cold with not much sort of thing. And I just feel like it's just going to shift. The transformation is going to be, no, someone's going to come along and be very, very generous with you. Now that coming along and being generous with you could be in lots of different ways. You know, it could be an organization, it could be a person, it could be a benefactor, it could be a relative. You know, it can come to you in lots of ways. I just feel like it's or someone's just going to offer you something that is just going to make your finances a whole lot better, and it's a really, really good feeling. A really good feeling. I'm going to leave this one at the moment because I'm going to have to speak to my guides about what this is about. It could be the relationship, but you know what you've got? You've got the Knight of Pentacles coming in. You've got the Knight of Pentacles coming in, and when he comes in, it's an offering from someone again, right? It's an offering from someone who's thought about the future. This person plans for the future. This person is clever and strategic with money, okay? And their energy is going to come in, and they're going to offer you some sort of financial incentive or financial offering that is going to start the ball rolling. For some of you, it honestly, it is not a love reading, but for some of you, it could actually be a relationship of sorts that comes in, and it's just, yes, someone coming in, maybe because they're already good with money, that it just, you know, eases your financial situation. And then I see this wonderful card here of just sheer abundance. This is like the epitome of female energy, but it's the epitome of abundance. There's so much abundance in this card that the woman's even pregnant in this card, just to the symbol of fertility, and the wheat is growing, and in this card everything's growing. So this is a fabulous card about finances. I mean, it's right up there, really, really, really high. Really, really, really high in the Major Arcana Tarot. I mean, you couldn't get a much more abundant card than this. So if you have been struggling and feeling out in the cold, there just seems to be massive abundance coming into your life. I'm just thinking of like little things, how, you know, I don't know, you don't have a car and and your new partner lets you drive their car. You don't have a home and I don't know, you're staying more at their place. I don't know, that sort of thing, you know, where you're just like, suddenly you're just in abundance. It could be that you're getting a really generous gift. This is not normally related to inheritance, but I feel it could even be something like that, on that level. It seems quite big. Let me just ask about this. I need my guides for this, okay? What's this about? Oh, okay. All right. So for some of you, that they're saying that you've had some sort of online business or something like that, and it hasn't been doing very well. Okay. But, and maybe that's why you're feeling a little bit like out in the cold, and maybe you don't want to, you know, share your financial situations with people, but you're going to get some, it's going to change. You're just going to get this lovely giving and taking coming through here. And let me see with this one as well. Okay, what's that trying to say? Yeah, it's saying that this situation here, when you're out in the cold, you're just going to get this lovely healing. Olives are all about, the oil is just very healing and nurturing. Let me just see if there's any more about that. I feel like a little bit with this, it's just healing and nurturing, sort of energy coming into your life, and that would mean like affordability, you know, like you're going to become into a position where you can afford things. And you can afford some quality things. Oh, wow. Did you see that? Oh my God, sunshine is coming for you. Wow, this in financially, it must be like something big's coming in here for you guys. I'm not making it up. I don't know, this may be related to this person or this energy, right? This is about generosity, right? I don't think it's a mistake that I drew the pentacles so big. Real abundance, real joy and happiness financially. Real joy and happiness financially, which is extraordinary, isn't it? This card has no dark, it's sheer joy. The only thing with this card, sometimes they say there's, you know, maybe it can be a bit of naivety in there, you know, like you're not looking for dangers, you're just really enjoying yourself. But I think in the original tarot, it's just sheer bliss, basically. There's some real change for you coming in. Real change for you. I've got a few minutes. I want to know about this secrecy. I'm really intrigued about that, actually. Tell me about the secrecy, please, in relation to money. Tell me about the secrecy in relation to money, please. Tell me about the secrecy in relation to money. No. Right. You did see that. Right. This is the second time this card has come out. Oh my God. Right. It's the shooting star. Okay. Whatever's going on in your life financially. Can you see that? Okay, I'm just going to do that. You've got the shooting star. This is like such an incredible sign from the universe that you are not only going to be okay, you're going to be fantastically okay. I mean, it says it here. But if there's something, I can't quite put my finger on it, there's something about secrecy here. I can't help but your reading has been wrapped up with a relationship. I'm just feeling it, all right? That your financial situation is wrapped up with a relationship. And I just feel like that secrecy or whatever's been going on, it's all going to come good in a really, really significant way. This is just going to come in and just change the dynamic of everything. This is a massive sign from the universe of something really unique is a way to happen for you. I just can't believe that has come out again. It's extraordinary. I mean, I feel like they're saying, how many times do you need to get this sign? How many times do we need to show you the magic of the universe? Oh my God. Right, so that would sort of be like this. There's some stuff down here which is a little negative, and then there's all this abundance up here. Oh, just noticed I've got a little bit of fluff in my dress. There's all abundance up here. Abundance, abundance, abundance. Even olive oil is abundant, right? It's about the fruits again, you know, like just, you know, the universe just keeps bearing fruit. You know, money is not just finite and it disappears. Something about this man here, this Knight of Pentacles. For some it would be the energy, but for some of you I feel like it is a person. And then boom, the shooting star comes over your life. Look out for shooting stars, guys. Please email me. And something amazing is a way to happen. I can smell all this beautiful food at the moment. Yeah, something really exciting. Like the energy of the Knight of Wands is coming up. Really exciting is coming in. What is it? Tell me. You've got a rebirth coming in. You've got a rebirth coming in. I feel like this secret thing is going to be revealed. I don't know what it is. You've got some sort of rebirth coming in. You know, like when you're standing naked towards, you know, You know when you're standing naked and not in front of someone, but you know, like you feel like the truth of yourself is being revealed. Something like that. There's definitely a relationship thing here going on here. Definitely. Oh my God, the food just smells glorious. I'm so hungry all of a sudden. It just smells lovely. Yeah, this was in the last reading. There's just an incredible, I think we've said enough really. There is just an incredible manifestation, a way to happen. I feel like that's like that. And I feel like it's gone from this coldness to like sheer joy. There's the truth being revealed here. Beautiful waves of emotion, deep emotion, manifestation. And also the Knight of Swords. Okay. I think it's the energy of like really clear movement, I feel. Let's put him on there. Let's do that. I think that's quite nice, isn't it? Can you see the stars in the middle between these two night energies? Waves of emotion, beautiful manifestation, going from cold, right? Cold, bereft actually in here. So poor, apparently, for some of you, so poor in this one, right? To beautiful abundance here. Like massive abundance. Joy and happiness as well, I should say. Wow, amazing reading, guys. I really hope that you got what you wanted from that. Because tarot can be a little bit mysterious. You know, some people saying, when? What is it? How? You know. I'm just looking at it still. It's amazing. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please leave a comment. I want to ponder on these cards a little bit more. It's the relationship part that I'm pondering on. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it, and ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.